Hi, everybody. I'm Mike, and this is Mike Miller Talks Life. Today's quote: victory belongs to the persistent. I have noticed that we are good at starting, but we're really not that good at seeing things to the end, finishing. We start diets, we head off to school, we start the gym, we start a book club, we make plans, set goals, but we don't follow through. We end up stopping too soon to see the completion. We hit hardship or discomfort, or we get fearful, or we start doubting ourselves, and we stop. Hard now seems to mean stop what you're doing. We need to learn from Napoleon. Victory belongs to the persistent. Bertrand Russell said, "No great achievement is possible without persistent work." And when you look at people who are pretty accomplished, pretty successful, you know they have worked hard to get there. When we quit something, it makes it easier to quit again. And we can easily, without even realize it, develop an habit of just quitting when something gets hard. To succeed at something, I think there are 5 questions you need to answer. I want to list these and talk mostly about number 5. Number 1, what do you want to do? This is really important. Got to start there. And sometimes people just want to do something, they're not sure what, and they need to think about it. Some people need to know exactly what they want to do, and they just need to dial it in, get really clear. Maybe write a book, write poetry, learn an instrument, run a 5K, get healthy, lose some weight. Maybe they want to break out of a bad habit, learn a new skill, whatever. What do you want to do? Number 2, why do you want to do that? Motivation is so important. Motivation needs to be pure, or you will not follow through. It won't be strong enough to carry you. So if you want to do this just to make somebody happy or please somebody, that's not good enough. It's not going to carry you through. Or if you just want to do something because you think it'd be cool to do it, or it'd be neat for people to know you do that, those aren't good motives. It really needs to be a drive, a passion. I really want to do that. That's what will carry you. The third is, what is the plan? How are you going to do this? Often we think, I'll just do it. Well, sometimes it really helps to iron out a plan. Start a new routine so that you can include this new thing. Whatever it might be. It's just, you need to prioritize your day around it, get a schedule going, so that it can happen. So you have a way to check on how you're doing, that kind of thing. You need a plan, and it needs to match you. Can't be somebody else's plan. Everybody's different. And so just look at how you're going to pull this off. And then you want to ask, who can offer help and support? I'm a big proponent of a group of close core friends who can help you do what you're doing in life. People who are going to be supportive and encouraging, and people who you trust when they want to ask you the hard questions, that they really care about you and they're trying to help you pull it off. And in this group, it helps to find somebody who maybe has done what you're trying to do. They might be able to save you a lot of hardship and doing it the wrong way. So who can help you? Number 5, how persistent are you? How persistent am I? Too many believe in instant success. They have bought into the myth of success can happen overnight or in a very short period of time. Somebody said an overnight success takes about 10 years. There really is no such thing as instant success. There's instant oatmeal. I have it in the mornings. There's not instant success. And if this is something you believe, it's going to make it impossible for you to do anything significant. Because if something gets very hard, or if it takes longer than you thought, you're going to stop. And all cool things, all great things are hard, and they take longer than you think they will. We need persistence. Persistence is a stubborn refusal to quit. And persistence builds perseverance. I believe perseverance is a character trait. And it's like this internal muscle. It's a mental attitude that helps us to keep going. It's a steadfastness in doing something despite the difficulty or the delay. It's this ability to keep going and to adapt along the way, adjust along the way, and overcome obstacles as you're moving toward the goal. Persistence or perseverance, I think, helps you get out of the need for comfort and being willing to move into discomfort and challenge as you're trying to push yourself toward accomplishing this goal. Success isn't about talent. It's not about giftedness or even being really organized. It is about perseverance. There are many talented people who are going nowhere with their talent because they have not developed this persistence, hanging in there, pushing forward, which develops the character of perseverance. Without this, we quit too soon and we rationalize it. So it's a little easier on us to accept quitting. We say things like, well, it wasn't meant to be. Like there's something up in the cosmos somewhere that's directing everything and it determines what is and what isn't. I don't buy that. Or we blame somebody. They got in the way. They held me back, whatever. Or sometimes Christians will, and this is sort of like the first one, Christians will say, God didn't want me to do it. I'm like, I don't know why he would care. Unless it's something that's immoral or illegal or goes against God's plan for his followers. He doesn't care. The truth is, it turned out being harder than you thought and taking longer than you thought, so you quit. That is so healthy to admit that. You don't want to keep deceiving yourself. And so just say the truth about it. We can teach our kids to be quitters. And no one would intentionally do that. But if something's too hard for them, we step in and do it for them. Or if something's hard, we tell them, oh, you don't have to do that. It's too hard. Sometimes when our little children, toddlers, start playing with a toy and it's sort of have to put something together, and they keep trying and trying and trying, and they're way off. Don't step in. Let them try. They're learning, number one, how to do it, but they're also developing perseverance. And perseverance is an essential in our life if we want to accomplish things. Perseverance comes to those who persist. When we encounter failure, don't stop. Getting up builds perseverance. Trying a little to be a little better or to go a little further each day builds perseverance. Keeping your goals in mind builds perseverance. Celebrating small victories along the way builds perseverance. And reminding yourself why you're doing this on a regular basis builds perseverance. And perseverance will bring great payoffs. It increases your stamina. When you face something hard, you're able just to hang in there because you've done it before. It increases your confidence because you hit something kind of hard. You're not filled with doubt because you've persevered before. You will accomplish more in life and you will go further in life when you develop perseverance. So, if you're thinking about quitting, if something's getting pretty hard and you're thinking of, I think I'm going to bail on this, it could be too soon. Why not hang in there? Because victory belongs to the persistent. Hey, thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful. I've been kind of encouraged by it. And I'm not saying that boasting, but it's just, I love these kind of words and this kind of talk. So I hope that you will choose to persevere, push through, keep going. And until next Tuesday, hang in there. Thanks.